morning and welcome back to the channel 42 The Journey. Well, you already know, Common Core just started and it's been 2 weeks into Common 2. And for those 2 weeks, I've barely done anything. And I've got reasons, okay? So don't judge me. I've got valid reasons why for 2 weeks I really wasn't able to do a lot in Common Core. First of all, I just want to say it's been an exciting 2 weeks into Common Core. We are working currently now on a function or a project called libFT, and I think it's about building a library of files and functions within it, which we would probably be using for future projects. So it's basically a project that is very sustainable and that keeps on growing with bigger projects. So, starting Common Core is not the same as the piscine. The piscine was much more of a grind, but Common Core is a bit more, it's not easy, but it's a bit more relaxed. You can spread out your time. So for the last 2 weeks, I've been trying to find my routine. Basically trying to see a structure that I can have that enables me to code, work on my project, and as well as do my other things, my hobbies like gardening, as well as hosting friends. Because I really didn't want to go into just coding and then fitting everything around. I wanted to have time for everything, time for friends, time for coding, time for studying, times for, meditation, my own spiritual activities. So that was what the first week was for. The second week was amazing because Charles visited from London, and it's been 13 years. It's been like 13 years I haven't seen Charles. So the last time I saw Charles was when we were still schooling back in Vienna in Nigeria. And yeah, he came all the way from London. And it was like, to me, one of the best weeks ever because we caught up on 13 years. We spoke to friends we hadn't spoken to in a while. It was like one of those nostalgic moments where you just feel like you're home again. And the week went so fast. So with regards to 42, so for the first week I did a bit of reading on libFT functions and the project, and I got an understanding of what I had to do. So basically right now I'm just creating lots of functions. Another thing that happened in 42 was, when I started, I said I would be volunteering for as much as I can. So it was nice to do an open day, and the open day was where we kind of talked to potential new students, sharing your experience of your piscine as well as Common Core and taking them around campus. It was nice because it was an opportunity to see the next generation of 42ers who are coming into the Common Core or the piscine, and to kind of, give them some tips, advices that could help them perform better in their piscine. So that was really nice, and I got 50 Ethereum dollars for it. So the Ethereum dollars is a currency valid only in the 42 network. It's basically money which you can use to buy mercs. So I can get new shirts, I can get new hoodies, I can get the cap. I actually want the cap because it's gonna be sunny very soon in summer, and I need a 42 cap. So I'm, working towards that. So it's actually kind of an incentive for your volunteer work. You volunteer of your time, you get Ethereum dollars in return. So it's like a nice feedback center. So I look forward to volunteering in things, but of course I also have to balance it so that I don't literally lose focus as to why I'm in 42, which is to do projects and code and not just to volunteer alone. At the same time, I also started the free coding video, but this week was so busy I didn't have enough time to make videos, so I'm making them now today. So overall it was really nice. It was exciting. I don't have lots of coding videos to show you, so that would be coming up next week, because then I would start working on the project and I'll show you what the project looks like and how I'm building my own library. One of the Bocal members in 42 Vienna is leaving, so Leo and Leonardo, and he's a really fun, interesting guy. When I did my my community service during my piscine, I worked with Leo, and then we had a nice chat. That was the first time I got to meet him and really speak to him and get to know a bit about him. And he told me he was from Italy. Mamma mia! I hope Leo doesn't see this video ever. Anyway, if he sees it, he'll be gone by then, so I'm kind of safe. But yeah, Leo was really nice. He was friendly, and he told me not to give up in my piscine. So he also encouraged and motivated me. And he told me that he also did the piscine before coming to work in 42 Vienna. And yeah, he was really nice, and he was, I would say, a good person to work with. So Leo, as you're going to Roma, I wish you really all the best. And I know you're a great guy, so you're gonna kill it in your next IT job. So stay awesome. So you'll get to see some of the things we planned for Leo. There was a surprise sent for Leo, and a very nice T-shirt where everyone had to sign. Yeah, I'm glad I could sign that T-shirt. So that T-shirt is probably gonna be priceless. What else happened in 42 this month? Yeah, a couple of my cohorts also started that I started with currently have finished LibFT. So all the guys who have finished LibFT that are currently in my cohort, you guys are awesome. Keep killing it, but also remember to take breaks for yourself because you're not a machine, so it's no longer the piscine. You just have to relax and enjoy the coding experience, but still don't be too relaxed so that you lose up on days. Take some time off, go on a bit of a break for a day, relax, do something you like. It's all about balance. If not, you burn out. So yeah, congratulations to you guys who have finished LibFT. Proud of you. That means I can come and ask you all my stupid questions and you'll be ready to answer them. Of course, that's what 42 is about. It's all about asking questions and having a peer-to-peer communication strategy, like a communication network where you feel comfortable to ask questions and you don't feel vulnerable that you feel like you're stupid or something. If you don't finish your projects on time, so you have a deadline for your project, if you don't finish them before that time, you get blackholed. And by blackholed, it means you're literally kicked out of the 42 school. I honestly hope that never happens to me. But yeah, for Monday, I will definitely start working on my project. So, okay, anyway, I've spoken too much, and now it's about time to show you some of the clips about the last 2 weeks, and hopefully they are not as, boring as I am. Good one. Pretty good?
Yeah, that's chill. That's chill.
All right. All the best.
Thank you.
And fucking ADHD. What's up, brother?
Is this like literally man up?
Exactly. Yeah.
Man up, get
Fuck
it done.
off. Push on. Exactly.
Shit is up. Shit
Are
is
we
up,
talking
really.
about the correlation between mental depression and coding? Yes?
Yes. Particularly amongst men.
Oh!
Say.
Particularly in 42.
Well, now you have more reasons to come to 42.
Good here. What's up? How you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm good. So how was your 1 month holiday after the piscine?
It was nice. I coded a bit after the piscine. I had a lot of motivation, and it only lasted a week. And
Okay.
then I went to Germany, saw my girlfriend, and yeah, it was very nice.
And how are you feeling right now for the next 1 year or 2 years or 6 months you do the Common Core?
Feeling pretty excited, but also nervous, and I think still need a couple more days to get into the coding mindset.
Okay.
I haven't coded in like 3 weeks.
Right. Well, wishing you all the best for Common Core and see you at the final line. Have fun.
Thank you.
So then, how are you feeling?
Very good, amazing.
When did you do your piscine?
Last year actually, so
Oh, so you're 1 year deep in.
I'm half a year here.
What advice would you give for like the new guys starting?
I mean, try everything. Just as a piscine, fail as much time as you need.
Fail as much times as you need,
Yes.
but just don't fail before the 24 pace.
I mean, the black hole is there, but it's enough time for you to get through it. So invest enough time to try everything, and guys, try and error. So good luck.
All right, thank you.
Take good care, and I'll be seeing you next week Sunday when I release the next video, which would be week 3 in Common Core. Till then, stay awesome and happy coding. Bye.